Hi guys, welcome back to Jumpstart Code. This is Pamela Price, your learning coach. We're going to learn how to add some graphics to our page in this video. So we're going to learn about the image tag. So let's see where our code is right now. Here is my code, and here is my page that shows us what we have. All right, so let's take a few things off of this because I just want to simplify so that we can focus on this is a paragraph. So we can focus on this new thing that we're going to learn, which is an image. All right, now, if we're going to put an image on our page, where is it going to come from? So let me show you a very easy way to go find images if you go online. So I'm going to Google, and I'm going to Google coding is fun, and go to images, and let's get this image right here. I'm going to right click on it and save image as, and you need to save it in the directory where your code is. So I'm going to save it here. I need to give it a name. Coding is fun, and it's a PNG, and we will save it. Now you'll notice over here, if I see in brackets, brackets is now able to see that file. So that is the image that we want to add onto the page. Now, first of all, let me save, and let's see that we have deleted some of the stuff here. Right. So all I have is the header and a paragraph. So let's add an image. When you add an image, and notice while I'm typing in this line until I complete it, I'm going to see some red here because this code is incomplete. So don't worry about it until you've gotten to the end of your tag. And if you still see some red, then there could be a problem. All right, so in the image tag, we need to learn about attributes. Attributes are descriptive things that we can assign to a tag. And so I need to specify what the image is. So we have to use the attribute source, SRC. There's a lot of abbreviations that go on in coding, and you have to be clear about the syntax. So source equals, and then in quotes, and this can be either double quotes or single quotes, we put the name of the file, codingisfun.png. All right, so we close this tag. You see the red went away. Image is a tag that does not have a closing tag. So I save and refresh, and there's my image. Now, maybe this is not the size that I would like the image to be. So we can add some additional attributes in here to specify the height and the width that we want of this image. So I can say height equals, and we specify this in pixels. Every little dot on your screen is a pixel. So we'll kind of play around. We can always change these. I'll say the height and the width are 50 pixels. Now, you notice here, these are all attributes. Source, height, width are attributes. They've got to be spelled correctly. You use an equal sign to assign them, and the value that you assign has to be in quotes. Again, it can be double quotes or single quotes. I'll show you. I'll put some in single, some in double, although it's best to be consistent and just use one or the other. So I'll refresh, and now you see that I have changed the size of this. And you know, if I wanted to sort of stretch it out, if I want the height to be 100 and the width to be 50, then it's going to be a little skewed, but you are able to control that however you would like. And if I then put another paragraph after, all right, this is the closing paragraph, and we refresh, and you see it comes at the bottom. Now you probably are wondering, you know, how can you control, perhaps you want the image on one side and some text on another side next to it. These are layout issues, and future videos will speak to how to do layout, but in the beginning we just need to understand the tags and understand how they work. And again, you've got to know syntax. If you, for example, if you mistype this, if you call this ing, then I already know something is not going to work because I'm seeing some red here. But what happens if I actually try to view this page? I don't see the image. And so if you're having problems like this, that's why, again, an editor that's smart can give you this color cue that tells you there's a problem, but it's not telling you where. So this is also why you want to put in one thing at a time and test it. Because if you put lots and lots of code, just type, and then try to view it and there's problems, it's more difficult to figure out where the problem happened. In coding, the fastest way to the end result is in little small steps as opposed to one big giant step. So we now understand headers, paragraphs, images. We'll be adding some more tags to our knowledge base in the future videos.